Today is my 400th flight, and I've got Jason out here. All my fellow flyers have other things going tonight, so it won't be a celebration with everyone, but 400. I don't know if y'all remember, man, my 300th flight was 22 months ago. And it's not because of lack of wanting to fly. It's just weather. It took me 22 months to get 100 flights, but I don't know what the average is. I don't know if that's average, above average, below average. 400. Here we go. Okay. 400 was no different than the last 300. Still got about an hour of sunlight, or hour till sunrise. Sunset. Dang. I cannot get it out straight. I'm on my 400 flight, people. There he goes. Okay. I don't know what our combined flight totals are. Jason said he quit counting a long time ago, or maybe even never counted. And I don't know why I'd have kept up with it, but since I did from the beginning, I just continued to do it. Well, I think it's safe to say that it's hay season. At least corn stalk hay, whatever they do with it. Is it for ethanol? I don't know. That ain't eating corn. Man, to think that, I've strapped all this stuff on, pulled it into the sky 400 times. It's just amazing. I remember before I even went to school, man, I was hooked on, of course, Tucker videos and Woody at the time, because, he truly videoed his progression, and man, I was just like, I wanted to get a paramotor and move to North Carolina and fly with Woody and Mark. But man, you form your own groups that you fly with, and I'm very fortunate for this area around here, because you rarely fly by yourself, because if it's flyable, there's somebody that's gonna be flying. And like I said, you've seen the same cast of characters that I have in my videos. That's pretty much the group I stick with, but when it boils down to it, that's the group that flies around here. I mean, we have a lot of people that are just outside of what's convenient flying for me, but we certainly cross paths on occasion. There's some guys that that I know fly in the area. I would love to go fly with them. We're never at the same place at the same time, because that would mean one of us is going to have to go out of the normal flying area. I know I said in my 300 video, but I learned at a Aviator Alliance program, which was Ron Turan at the time, and Parker was his partner, training partner. And man, I did the thing where you go and you stay. I was there for I think 13 days, but man, they taught it all, and I left there with plenty of flats. But as I have said before, coming back to a place where there was an instructor and, you know, a training ground, that helped. Even though I could do it all by myself, it was still good. And that's Texas Wind Riders, and I know that you'll see them on here with Don and the other trainer, Donnie, there. So if you're in the South Texas area, please reach out to Ron. And if you're in the North Texas area, reach out to Don. There you go. There's my shameless plugs for the local folks and people that I hold in high regard. I was gonna say Ron Turan is he's the owner and proprietor of Lone Star Paramotor now. That's the South Texas option. Don, of course, is up here at the Texas Wind Riders, all of which can be found in a quick Google search if you're interested. But they have both done me all the justice that I need in this sport, that's for sure. Y'all want to know something funny? Is so this week I was doing a deep dive into the YouTube, and I dug deep on Aviator's channel, all the way back to where Eric was learning to fly, and where he learned to fly, and his video on that. And it's just funny to realize, you know, the influence that people like that have on the sport. But we all start out at the exact same place. It shows him kiting and getting trained. And also, if y'all watch that, the way they used to pull up the A's, the instructor would hold the A's and run backwards for the student. It was, it worked. And I told the guys I fly with that I'm going to expect them to do that for me every time now. But there was also a very young Matt Minyard there learning with him. So, man, you just look at what was captured on that video between those two and where they are now and what they're doing. It's just, you never know. You never know. Jason just took off like a scalded dog. Let's see what I can do to close the gap. Jason still staying way out there, making a beeline into the setting sun. All right, we got a visual on the wind, a visual on Jason, visual on the field, everything we need. If he would just pick that wing up, would have been nice of him. But no. Oh man, this is gonna go forever now. Well, we made it. All right, Jason, man, my 400th flight. What do you think about that?
It's hard to believe.
Yeah? How come? What's so amazing?
That's just a whole lot of 400.
That's a lot of times to get in the truck, load up your stuff, come out here,
pull that wing into the air and fly around.
Yeah.
Now, granted, there's a smattering of touch and goes in there, so
Yeah, half a dozen one way or another.
yeah. So, but either way, that's a lot of flights. It's a big milestone.
Yeah. Let's
Hey.
celebrate. Let's get some 40s.
Wait a minute. Do you hear those loons?
I don't know. Is that what that is?
They always come out right whenever I'm trying to do an outro. I don't understand.
It must be your spirit animal.
Must be. All right, man. 400. Hopefully I get 400 more.
Rock and roll.
There you go. We out.
Word.